So welcome to my vlog on a day in the life of a multimedia student. I've been going to Concord for 2 years now, and I decided to go into the multimedia program. Back whenever I first went into high school, I always found cinema and film very interesting. Started doing at-home editing, at-home videos, used to video several things on my phone. So I thought, okay, I want to go to Concord. And I looked it up and I found the multimedia program, which covered several things from video to audio, music, sound, news. So I started and it opened up a whole new world into so many different outlets, and I have loved every second of it. It's been such a joy, and I'm excited to get to show you all what a day in my life is. So follow me as we start our day. I just now finished getting ready, gonna get ready to head out the door. I have an hour drive, and so let's go and let's do this. So I just now pulled in here at Concord University, and I'm here for my first class, which is digital presenting. I have it first class of the day every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And right now we're working on some vlogs and some different podcast episodes. And the podcast episodes will be our final project. I have a couple different ideas in mind. I think I'm going to center mine around pop culture just because I know a lot about it and it interests me a lot. But we're going to work on that later tonight though. And I have a couple different ideas in mind for it that I'm still sorting through. And then we have a few other classes, chemistry, literature, and we also have digital presenting, which in that class, we're doing a lot with camera movements. We've done a lot of projects on like news stories. We've went out, captured some events here at Concord and edited them into different news packages. And I actually have a little bit left to film for one later today. So you'll get to see me set up for that. And we're going to do that right after all of my other classes are done. And then we'll go home. We'll do the podcast episodes. And I'm excited for you all to see a little bit around campus. It's going to be a good day, nice and warm. And I'm feeling energized. The coffee is kicking in. So let's go do it.
And the type of lighting that you'll be using. All right? So I want that for your commercial, right? Because the commercial shoot is going to be more like a cinematic thing, you know.
Okay, so here I am walking to chemistry class. We got that next. I got 10 minutes in between all of my classes. So we're headed there next. And then I just now came out of digital presenting, which is actually what this vlog is for that class. And then I'm also going to be working on some different podcast episodes and we'll dive into that later tonight. All right, on to chemistry. Okay, so now I got about 5 minutes up until my next class, which is video field production. That's where we're working on a lot of different camera movements, a lot of like lighting composition and different things like that. So here we go. All right, guys, so grab some lunch from our local Subway, and we're going to eat this real quick before we head out to do some more video editing. We're live. All right, guys, just now finished my chicken, bacon, and mayonnaise sub here at Subway. And now on to our next project. All right, guys, so here we are in the Mac lab here underneath the library at Concord. And I'm here to do a little bit of video editing. I have a news project that's coming up. And so I filmed the other day a blacklight bowling event. And so we're going to finish getting that edited and get it turned in before it's due tonight. So we use Adobe Premiere to edit all of our videos here. We use all of Adobe's products, Premiere, I love it. There's Photoshop, there's Illustrator. I was able to make a graphic with Illustrator here. And then I was able to take the background out of it with Photoshop. So that way I could then use it in my video here in Premiere. So here I'm walking down to these back rooms, bottom of the library, gonna grab some cameras and go out, shoot some footage of an event for another project that I'm working on. So follow me and let's see how it goes. So I want to make sure everything is fully equipped, ready to go. You have a stick mic. Here we go. Got our camera here. Sure, SD cards inside. It's all ready to go. Microphone's attached here. All right, we're all set. We have lights. Okay, so here we are in this back portion of the library. Not sure what the room's called exactly, but this is where we keep a lot of like the broadcasting equipment. It's where we keep the cameras. And right here is the camera that I'll be using to go out and video some footage today for an event. We're doing another news story. So I'm going to be using this, shooting some footage. So we got this all ready to go. We have a light, have to make sure it's well lit. And got a microphone inside the suitcase and we're all set. All right, so we're gonna get ready to record one of Concord's event for their Spring Fling Week. And I'm getting the microphone set up right now along with this camera so that way we can do an interview. We are here outside on the campus, beautiful. So we're just gonna plug this up in here. We should have good sound now. Make sure this microphone cord gets rolled up nice, neatly, so that way nothing damages it. I remember learning in audio production last year, there's a certain way to wrap up the cords where you go like once, like wrap it over, and then you like go under. It's weird to explain, but there is a certain way to wrap them up and roll them up neatly so that way they don't get broken, damaged, or just knotted up in general. I'm walking back to my car right now, but it is such a beautiful day out here. Take a look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. bright, sunny, warm. We've had so much snow this past winter, so it's nice to see green grass and just hear the birds, see the flowers. So nice. Driving is such a big part of my college experience because I am a commuter. I live about an hour away, which isn't bad. Whenever I was deciding which college to go to, I wanted one that was fairly close to home. Since then, I've gotten to know a lot of people at the college. I've really loved it. As of the past 2 years that I've been going to Concord, I've just been staying at home, commuting back and forth every day because I work at the Zales in Beckley part-time. On days I work, I drive roughly 120 miles. On days I don't work, I just go to school. I drive roughly 90 to 100 miles still. So I get a lot of miles on my car, but it gets great gas mileage, so 40 miles to the gallon. So I can't complain too much. But it's a big part of my college experience, big part of my day. But it's always fun. I find stuff to do, sing, listen to podcasts, and sometimes it's just nice to get out and go for a drive. All right, made it home from school. Now time to go inside and do some work. All right, so I am in a different shirt, different outfit because we are getting ready to do another project. So I just now finished videoing a small podcast episode that I had to do for my class digital presenting. We have to do 2 for our final project. I decided to do mine on pop culture topics. I did this one on Coachella's first weekend. Now I figured I could do the next one on Coachella's second weekend. And here is the setup that I have going on. I have a green screen here in the background that I set up. I've had this for years and just now got to use it finally. I have a microphone connected to my laptop that I use to pick up good audio. I had my camera set up with the tripod and a light, and I kind of have a makeshift studio here. So that's a very exciting. I'm glad I'm getting to put some of this stuff to more use. And I'm actually learning how to use a lot more of it. I had no clue how to work the lighting before this year. So that was awesome to be able to learn that in class. I'm really hoping it turned out good. We'll see here in a few moments whenever I go to edit it. That finishes up my day. I just now finished up the podcast as y'all just saw, and I went ahead, changed back into my old clothes because I didn't want to get those dirty because I have to do a little bit more shooting with it. So just gonna save those till I finish shooting and make sure that they stay clean. But anyways, that's what a day in the life of a multimedia student looks like. Hope you all enjoyed this. Really hope you all got to learn a little bit about what it's like with the multimedia program and what it's like as a student there, especially from a commuter's point of view, and what exactly multimedia is and what all you can do with it. It branches out into so many things, and I really hope this inspires some people. I really hope it's helpful, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. See you later.